Hello and welcome. My name is Mr. Petrie and I'm your child's Algebra 1B teacher this year. In lieu of an open house, which we probably won't be able to have, I decided to make this video so that I could talk to you about Canvas, how students should be completing work, and also give you some time to put a face with a name. So I've enjoyed what we've started so far. So I wanted to go through what your child would typically see when they open up their Canvas class. So on the screen, you should see Algebra 1B, Period 1. I also teach a third period class, and that operates from 12:30 to 1:30. So I typically update this with today's date so students know that the information is for today's class, where they're going to be meeting. We've been using Canvas Conference, and we will continue to do so until probably the end of the calendar year, and then we might have to transition to something else. I've also informed them that on Wednesdays, I'm going to have a makeup work advisement. So that is the asynchronous day where students don't have to meet with us, but I'm going to start sending them out messages so that they will come to this meeting room from 11 to 11:45 if they owe any work. If they don't owe any work, they will not be invited, but I'm going to inform parents and students of anybody that owes assignments so that we can meet then and help them get through those things to get them turned in. Assignments must be turned in by the end of every 5-week marking period. So we had our first one on October 5th. We have our next one on November 9th. And that'll actually be the end of the first marking period. So it's very important that those assignments from that 5-week marking period get turned in because they will not be taken for credit after November 9th. They'll also see an agenda, which we typically have an attendance question. Students are asked to complete that to receive attendance for today's class. If they are missing from class, it's important that they go back and answer that question so that I can update their attendance at a later time. When a student sees their class, they also have modules. Modules are just basically a place to put all of the information. I've been grouping my modules by dates. So Thursday, October 15th is what we did. This is everything that we did on this day. I've been providing them an agenda and an absent to-do list that kind of explains what needs to be done if you're ever out from class. And so hopefully that would help them navigate the module and navigate the work that they owe. There's the attendance question that I talked about. It's not taken for a grade. It's simply just letting us know that they went back and made up the assignments. I'm also posting a copy of the notes. Now this class was given a paper copy of the packet at the beginning of the year, and hopefully that got picked up. If not, I can still try to get it to you. Just try to contact me with the information I'll post at the end and let me know the best way to get that to you. But I still am posting the notes, a blank copy of that as a PDF form. And then our activities for the class. This is a Google Jamboard. This is basically a whiteboard that's online and interactive and been pretty cool and something that we've used a lot. Also a practice assignment that's done in Canvas. Another great tools because I can give them feedback when they get the question wrong. And then I am allowing them to take it twice so they can go back and use that first attempt to learn from their mistakes and answer it a second time and hopefully do better. I'm also giving them a copy of the notes completely filled out so that if I'm going too fast during class or if they miss something, they'll be available to them. And then I'm also posting a video of the lesson. So the same lesson that I'm giving during class, I'm also posting to YouTube and then a link to that video. Now, I've kind of been talking about teaching in class, and how am I doing that? Well, I'm able to share different screens. And so in sharing different screens, I'm actually able to stand up at the smartboard and share that smartboard screen, and then they get to see me in front of a classroom teaching and doing everything live. And I'm encouraging students to ask questions as they normally would do by unmuting themselves in the video conference or by putting in private messages or public messages into the chat. And it's kind of very similar to what it would be if they were here in the room. Okay? I am able to see what they're doing using GoGuardian if it's on a school-issued Chromebook, but if it's a different device, I'm not able to keep up with what page they're on or what else they might be doing. So it is important to kind of monitor what's going on and just to make sure that they're focused and they're participating in the lecture, because I am looking for that back and forth. We are not requiring students to turn on their webcams. We're definitely encouraging that, and it is nice to see a face with a name and not just a list of students that are available for class. I want to let you know that I'm updating School Tool once a week at least. So every Wednesday, by the end of the day, you should be seeing an updated grade. If you would like access to School Tool, that information is provided right here if you don't already have it. So just ask your child to enter this class, and then you can access this document on how to get School Tool access. Also, I'm updating the Canvas gradebook. Not all teachers are doing this because we're not required to, but I'm trying to do the best that I can to keep up with 2 gradebooks so that students know exactly what it is they have to get done. If you'd like to participate and be involved in their Canvas class, information on how to sign up for Canvas is posted here. I've also been posting some important updates like the weekly YouTube video that Mr. Villeneuve, one of our assistant principals, has been posting. So students can watch that, get up to date on anything that's going on in school. And then the yearbook selfie. Obviously things will be a little bit different with the yearbook. The yearbook staff is asking for students to send in a selfie of themselves. Information on how to take one, what they're looking for, and where to submit it is in that document as well. I've also posted the code of conduct and the virtual orientation, things that we talked about at the beginning of the year so that students can access this. Modules will end up getting pretty lengthy, so students have been encouraged to click on the drop-down so that they can hide things that are from previous classes. But they're always welcome to go back and complete old assignments as long as it's within that 5-week window of being due. So far, most of the assignments that students have been asked to submit are some type of online program or something in Canvas that I can get immediate feedback from. So there's not really much to do or to submit. But going forward, I am going to have students complete the assignment on a regular old sheet of paper, just like everyone used to do math. Now, how's that going to happen? Well, first they'll be given a document, so something similar to this, and they'll be asked to complete it. But instead of completing it online, I just want them to complete it on a piece of paper. Well, then how does that piece of paper come to me? Well, they'd have to come up here and click on the blue Submit Assignment button. Once they do that, they're allowed to choose a file. So what I'm asking for them to do is to take a picture of the piece of paper. Now, they can take a picture with their Chromebook, and it will send it into their computer so they can grab that file and then submit it here. They also could take a picture on their cell phone. A lot of students have been downloading the Canvas app, which is allowing them to take the picture on their cell phone and then easily update or send me that file as a picture file from their phone through the Canvas app. So just one option for students with cell phones, but Chromebooks also work too. Once they've chosen the correct file, they click Submit. The cool thing about that is, once it's submitted, then I get a picture of it, and then I'm allowed in my Canvas app on my iPad to then go through and grade the assignment like I normally would if the piece of paper is sitting there right in front of me. So you can see that I went through this student's paper, which does not have a name on it, and I was allowed to make any suggestions or to add in any comments or to make any corrections. This one was all good, and I indicated that with those C's or those correct marks. So this is something that kind of makes me feel like it's a little bit more normal, and students will be getting the feedback that they really require and need in order to get better and improve. So I'm looking forward to doing this in the future. I'd just like to finish up by saying thank you for watching this video. My contact information is posted there on the screen, and if you do create a Canvas account, you are able to message me through Canvas, which is just another way to get in touch. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. I understand that this situation is difficult, and this isn't obviously how I want to be doing this. I so badly want to see the students come through the door, be able to greet them, and be able to do the same things that we normally do, and hopefully that will happen very soon. But I promise you, we're all working very hard here, and we're trying to make this as best as we can, and we are trying to give the kids the information that they would normally get in a virtual manner. Thank you very much again, and if you have any questions, please contact me. I hope you have a great day.